Hello, hello. Let me know where you guys are jumping on from. Let's see who comes into the room. Give me a like the video. That's the way that we know. Like the video, like the video, like the video. Hello, hello. Let me know where you guys are. Austin Ward, how you doing? How's Virginia? How they treating you? Do you like your government? By the way, thank you so much for joining and subscribing. I'm glad you found my channel today. I actually started on November 1, 2024. So I've just been 5 months in, and I'm thankful to God. I have now 3,000. Let's see, we have 3,200 and some subscribers. Are you new to crypto, Austin? Are you new to crypto, or have you been stacking for a while? Hey, Austin, are you new to crypto? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm happy you found me, and I'm happy you're on my channel. Is there a delay for typing? Is it delayed? So how do you find it? Tell me. Oh, okay. Learning as you go. I just wrote an ebook. It's $12.99. I don't want to be like I don't want to feel like I'm trying to make money off you. But I wrote it for people who are new to crypto and learning as they go. If you, in 2 to 3 hours, you get the whole picture. I talk about a little bit on the history in chapter 1, talk about Bitcoin, then I leave Bitcoin, and I talk about the coins that people should be investing in right now. So basically, you'll be up to speed. I think it's the best book out there now for newbies. That's fine. Sorry about that. I'm not able to do. I can't change it. I just went on live, boom, without making the settings. So yeah, I'm gonna post the link to the book on here. And if you're interested, you can grab a copy. You will not regret it. It's $12.99. You'll be thankful, and you can also fix a 15-minute free call with me. I'm not going to try to make money off you or anything. No, we'll just have a conversation. Ask me before you meet me on the video call. You don't have to put on your camera. You can ask me any questions you like any question that you have. So, and I engage with my subscribers. I don't like I'm always talking to people, especially on Saturday. Yesterday I was on like half of the day and I gained like 500 subscribers. Yeah, I'll put the I'll put it right now. You will have no regrets. Believe me. I'm not trying to like I God put it on my heart to write the book. I don't know what your faith persuasion is. I'm not trying to make like be all overly religious here, but I'm telling you, it's been amazing. So I'm gonna copy it right now and I will put it on there. Are you going out?
Yes, sir.
Are you taking the dog with you? Take him with you. What I think of XRP? Yeah, like I said, it's $12.99. You have nothing to fear. So somebody's asking me what I think about XRP. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you. I just put the link on there. I think if you click on it, it'll take you out of here. Okay. What do you think of XRP? So Austin, I put the link there for you. And for anybody else who's interested. Mia 0305 Baroque. I think XRP is going to be the king of crypto. You go on my playlist, where my XRP playlist, and I said that already. It's going to be the king. Are you stacking it or no? Thank you, Austin Ward, for coming on. I appreciate it. There's not a lot of people on here tonight. It's 8:30. I usually go on at 9:30, but I'm like tired today. I preached at a different church, and yeah. Austin, look at my hands. Can you see? Double thumbs up for you, my guy. Listen, I have a video. You can also, I show you how XRP gets to $62,000. It's behind a paywall. If you come back, you can send me a message. You can say, send me the link whenever you want. Just keep the link somewhere. Get your family together. Say, sit down over coffee, over tea, and watch those videos. I prove it without a reasonable doubt. How from 2017 they already knew where this thing was going. Everything that's happening now. You say, oh, it's boring. Okay, that's fine. If investment is supposed to be boring, it's not supposed to be exciting. If it's always exciting, real money making can be slow, tiring, and boring. You just have to weather it. What you need to do, Mia, is to study the fundamentals of your investment. Go get my book. It's in the description. Mia, get my book. It's in the description. I watched a video about a woman who sold her XRP and she cried later because right after she sold it, it went from 50 cents all the way to $2.80. And, a lot of people cashed out. They took profit. They didn't sell everything. Many people in Australia who had like 50,000 XRP, they were excited because they were, for them, their currency, $1 is a little bit more within, and it works for them in their economy. So you're very welcome, Austin. Thank you. You know what? I'm honored. I want to say thank you for being kind, because sometimes when I say, oh, I have a book, because I respond to people. I wrote the book for people who are new in the arena. I started my channel on November 1, but I have been in the arena for many years. I didn't want to do a video on crypto, but God put it on my heart, and now, yeah, I'm doing it. So yeah, you got to be a man of faith in these times. But a lot of people are going to sell because the shakeout is real. The shakeout is real. So Mia, that's my suggestion to you, is you have to be with a community that will encourage you to hold on to what you have. This crypto is not a get rich quick thing. It's only get rich quick if you get a meme coin that you can just do some magic with. But in reality, it's not a get rich quick thing. No, it's not. It's not. Yes. Two things. For the player, remember, Austin, that once an organization is sued, it doesn't matter whether it's a frivolous lawsuit or not, there's a process. To expunge that lawsuit, to get it thrown out, there's a process. They're still going to spend money. If regulation is not in place in America, there's very little the institutions can do. They can buy under the table, but remember, they can be found out later and they will still be subjected to penalties and maybe even jail time. Right? So they have to be very careful. However, for the first time in a very long time, the ordinary man and woman on the street have front run the major movers and shakers of the financial economy. Do you know how many people? I was just watching 24-hour crypto just a moment earlier today when I came back from church, and the guy was talking about how Only 40,000 people own over 100,000 XRP. Only 40,000. Now divide that by 8.5 billion. Then you know how many people are there, have that kind of money. 10% XRP holders are like, they have like less than 5,000, about 3,500 units. That's what I hear. And now it's harder to become a one percenter. Very difficult. It's hard. Why? Because the price is at $2 plus. This thing was only 50 cents a short while ago, and people are bitching about it. There was a video that was put out by what's his name, Edo Farina, and I can actually play that video because it's such an encouragement when I see. Yeah, he put out this video where he showed how Bitcoin and if you invested $10,000 in October in Bitcoin as well as in XRP, he was saying that you would have, with XRP, you would have $30,000 today. No, so think about it. Think about it. Just do the math right now. Let me look for Edo Farina here on X and see if I can share that video with you guys. So in 2030, an XRP will be very expensive. I don't know how people can't see this. It almost feels to me like some people are just blocked from seeing it. Excuse me. It's like they just can't see it. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. So people get so upset. People get so upset. So upset. Like, oh, it's not doing anything. Oh, you know. I put a video out yesterday where I said XRP will rise suddenly. And somebody's already like, oh, but that's not what is happening right now. I didn't say right now. I said in the future, it's going to rise suddenly. And I meant it, you know? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this. Let me see if I can share my screen. What's your opinion on the live price glitch last week when it showed? Well, it's telling you that's the future. See, Austin, we're going to wake up one day. We're going to wake up. Before I say that, do you know how they manipulate the price? You know what they do? You know what they do? They, you know what they do? I'm sure you're enjoying tonight, right? You didn't think you would catch me. Here we are. Let's have this conversation. You know what they do? They just dump. Think about it. If you have $100 million worth of XRP, you can easily dump 10 to 20 million. That shows. Yesterday night, my wife told me she was sitting on KuCoin and she saw that XRP was the highest traded asset, not just traded, purchased. They were purchasing and not releasing. And after a while, they will dump a few of it again. You know what I mean? And if whales drop, I drop some, you drop some, you drop some. You know, the whales. I'm not a whale, but you know what I'm trying to say? So now let me go to your next comment here. He said, what is your opinion on the live price glitch last week when it shows on two networks? I have my opinion. Tell me your opinion. I should have you as a guest. I don't think it was a glitch. I really don't. Am I wrong? Okay, so here's the thing. Why do you say it's not a glitch? It happened for a second. I think there are two things, glitch or testing. Why should it glitch? I think it's more of a testing because you see what? Until adoption, we're in testing environments. Remember, the Fed Reserve was supposed to move into single day implementation of ISO 222, uh, um, um, you know, would I say, they call it a single day implementation. It was supposed to be March 10th. They moved it to July 14th. Tell me why. So we're still in a testing environment. If you go to the XRP ledger, I can show you the XRP ledger right here. Okay, how it's working. XRP ledger. You see all of the different environments as they work. About that is the ledger itself. you see all of the different environments. So depending on what you believe, but let me just show you this. So this is my, I told you I was going to show you Edo Farina. So watch this, guys. Everyone on here now, just watch this. Okay, I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to try to play this. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back. So this is Edo Farina is talking about buying XRP with and Bitcoin with $10,000 each. Okay, so you begin with a $10,000 right here. Okay, so when you do 10,000, this is what you would have purchased it 6 months ago. This is what it will give you for Bitcoin. No, sorry, this is your value in dollar. Okay, not this is all what you put in after the fees you're taking. So you have $9,994 for your $10,000. You have 943, which is real because Ethereum is very expensive. I have a $20 in an Ethereum wallet in Trust Wallet. I can't get it. It's my money. It's like 5 coffees for me at Starbucks. You know what I mean? With a little snack, or 3 coffees with a little snack, because Starbucks is expensive. At Tim Hortons here in Canada, it's cheaper. But look at, so then with XRP, you have 9,840 for whatever reason. Okay, price in value. Okay, so let's play. Let's go. You see XRP going up 25, 23, 25. Yeah. I'm gonna stop here. Look at this. So at this point right here, where was it? It went to 40 something. Okay, so you invested 10,000. A couple of months later, this is how much it is. On November 30th, 2024, it's at 44,000. Bitcoin is at 15,000. You invested 10,000. This is real. This graph is a real graph. You invested 10,000 6 months ago. Tell it to me like I'm a kindergarten, like a 5-year-old. If I sold, I saw my portfolio go up. If you sold like your 10,000 and took it back, you still have $34,000, right? You still have 34,000 invested in there. So let's keep going. Let's play on. Come on, let's go. I'm a DJ. Master DJ. So there you go. Look at that. 53. Look at that one. 54. So you took 10,000 earlier on out. It now went up to 54. Man, you've taken a trip to the Bahamas out of your 10,000 US dollars. Don't spend everything. That's foolish. You don't do that, right? You keep dry powder. But because you took 10,000, this would have been 44,000. And all you started with, you can decide now to take again out of that 40. No, it would have gone up, right? Whatever. But you decide to take some out again if you want to. Let's keep going. See Bitcoin, see Ethereum. Your 10,000 is just I'm done. Well, so let's get here and see what happens. I'm gonna put it to this place here. So at the end, he ends up with it at 41,000. 41,000. Now remember, you took 10,000 out of it. Now you are not able to buy back in. It happened to my wife. We sold some. We're not able to buy back in because it just went up. But now we can buy back if we wanted. But again, it doesn't really matter because, hey, at the end of the day, we're way, like, Some people are up 6 times, 7 times, because some people bought at 20 cents. They loaded up at when it was between 20 and 30 cents. Others dollar cost averaged. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the reality. So you can go to X. This was posted by Edo Farina. Credit to him. Pretty wow. Yeah, Austin Ward. Wow. So do you see what I'm saying? Now I want to show you something, guys. I want to show you something. Look, XRP has a very strange behavior. Okay, in history, and if we have learned something, they say history always rhymes, right? So I'm gonna show you this right here. Let's look at this. So we're here on CoinMarketCap, guys. Let's go to sharing this tab. How many of you made it to church today? If you're a Muslim, I know you don't go to church, but yeah, you have ended your Ramadan, right? So look at XRP where it is, okay? So let's go to the all-time. Look at the behavior of XRP. You see, it just pritters along, then it does this high crazy thing here. And this is between a period of the 21st of December 2017 all through to the 25th of February 2018. This was a 2-month period where it was still up here at 88 cents, but it went all the way up to $2.44. Then you see, and remember, there was no lawsuit yet. It's at 19 cents here, so 21 cents. Somebody who bought it at 5 cents or at, say, here at 1 cent and 4, right? Man, they would be in good money at this point, because their money has gone up by 24 times depending on what they put on it. So it's got a very interesting behavior. It's got an anomalous behavior, and the court case did not even help matters. Remember, even when the court case came on, look at this was December 2020. Let's go to the 2020 December, and you see what happened. They went into court, and even after then, it still spiked in 2021 all the way to $1.79 from here. So this thing has had, and see, if you bought at 25 cents here in June of 2020, you would be what? How much would you have gained? So much, eh? All there, and you can sell at top. So this is interesting when people say XRP is not doing anything. There are the people who have made money are just looking at them and like, well, okay, then get out of it. Stop bitching about it. And if you came in late, you are not late. You just came in at a time. I missed a bull run, and I bought my first XRP I bought was $1.06. But that's not my average price today. This is patience. Patience is important. The Bible says in Hebrews chapter 6, verse 9 to 12, it talks about that through faith and patience, we must obtain the promise. So if you are here because you are spiritually led, it's probably a good school of patience for you. Austin says something here. Steve. Oh, Steve. Hey, Steve, how you doing? He says, Austin Word, it could be, okay, you are talking to Austin. It could be the occult elites showing us what's to come like they do with everything before they do it. Austin Word said, God is involved, and I think it was a divine formula to see. My opinion. To me, a glitch would be 90 or 200, not 21,000. Listen. If any of you here, if you want the link, just put in the comments, send me the link. You have to pay for that. That's not free. Last year, I was showing it to everybody for free. I use the calculator. If you've ever used the calculator, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never used the XRP calculator, it's a valid piece of equipment. A virtual calculator that shows you the price of XRP in the future with all of the different facts and figures of existing stakeholders like SWIFT, like BIS, like ACI, all of them involved right there, including the future tokenizations. They're all there. So it's $37.99. If you want to look, if you want to watch it, it's a course. It's 3 videos. You ask for the link, I will drop the link, you go there, you watch it, you enjoy. Bring your friends, sit down, have a nice coffee. It's like buying a movie and bringing your friends to watch. I have nothing against that. You would really, really be amazed, because a lot of people don't know. This is why there's so much emotional turmoil, because people they don't know. If you go to Rowan Exchange, No, it's not like Austin. I don't know. Flesh and blood has not revealed this to you. It's not like any other. You've been only in it for 1 year and look at how much you know. The other problem is that some people made money through Bitcoin. They've been in it since 2017. So they can't imagine themselves, right? Not, they can't, they don't get it. It's just crazy to them that something else can come. And I tell people, it's common sense. Ford was one of the first cars in the world. But now you have Kia, you have Hyundai. Kia and Hyundai came out when? When did they come out? They came out recently and they've caught up. They've caught up to all the other cars. They are selling as much as what? As Toyota, as Mercedes. In fact, they almost knock Mercedes out of the market, that they have to now go and join with other countries and not just be purely German in order for them to succeed. Look at Tesla. When did Tesla come along? Tesla is the newest car on the scene, and they have the largest market share in the world today. They almost went broke at the beginning. Countries, XRP, haters can't see what is coming. Yeah, they can't because they are so full of hate. The Bible says that hatred is a blinder. Peter, the Apostle Peter writes, he says, when you are full of hate, you are blind, you can't see. And again, if you're not a Bible fan of the Bible, that's my bias. So it always comes out. XRP is the future of how we do money and messaging. Ripple will replace Swift, not integrate with Swift. Brad is not coming to take part, he's coming to take over. Did Connor say this? Countries, did Connor say this? I didn't know he said that. Can you send us a link to that one, please? Yeah. Personally, I actually felt that they tried to integrate the software into Swift, but I don't know what happened. Because if you remember, in October last year, between September and October, what's going on? Philip, what's going on? Oh, I'm going back. Between September and October last year, there were banks. Yeah, please find the quote. I want to see it. I can go check later. If you have it, share it. If you don't, I'll check for you later. But listen, I don't even know how to say it. But last year, September, October, banks all over the world, in Africa, I had an experience personally. Because I sent some money to my brother and they were trying to cash it. They were trying to pull it out for some project. They could not because the banks could not print statements for over 3 weeks. Scotiabank here could also not print statements for 2 weeks. In a small town north of me, I'm not going to mention the name, in Canada. But let me explain. Why did that happen? It happened because they were upgrading systems. And if you go and look at those who take my coaching course, I have a coaching class that I run. It's $250. If you're interested, send me an email and ask about it, and I can set you up for a coaching class. If you are new to crypto or you have been in it, but you don't know, I've coached people who have been in crypto since 2016. They were smart to buy, but they didn't realize they needed to also be smart to get educated by those who have done a lot of research. Listen, there is no school teaching crypto right now. You know what they're teaching? They are preparing the bank people to get certification in digital asset advising. So when you come into the bank, they say, oh, Mr. Austin Word, yeah, we think you should put your money into Bitcoin and into Ethereum. I've seen the curriculums. Because you see, the elite of the world, the people who study the stars, the occult of this world, they know what is coming, and God was merciful to pull his children in. Listen, the Bible says that before God does anything or anything happens on the earth, he always tells his servants, the prophets. People mock, they say all kinds of things, but it is all coming to pass before our very eyes. So I do agree that it's going to take over Swift. But personally, I felt that it was going to be integrated. But Swift is old and clunky. It's a messaging system that can't really, and listen, the Federal Reserve have their own proprietary software, which is supplied by Volante Technologies, okay? And they said, we are going to have a single day implementation on March 10. Now, they've moved the date several times. And I think the moving of the date is a blessing in disguise to many of us who came in later. I didn't start in 2016, but I have at least 5 years under my belt now, to the glory of God. And the research I've done extensively. So in a way, we speak authoritatively because we know. Now, if everything goes, remember we said, at the beginning, they always tell you, always invest what you can lose, what you can afford to lose. But so it starts. I know somebody who sold his house, and he told the story. He sold his house, and he took, he had a very little mortgage left. He divided the profit into two. He didn't have to pay capital gains on it, right? Primary residence. He divided the gains into two, and he put about $400,000 into XRP. That's not a kid. This is a guy who's in his late 50s. He understands what is coming. He did his research. Somebody who's in top management in an industry. He knew what was coming. He said, no, I'm not going to miss this one. Many of us miss Bitcoin. And now, for you to also know something is coming, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to show you something here. So Michael Saylor predicts, he predicts that Bitcoin is going to, I just put a video out today on this matter, okay? So look at it. He says, Michael Saylor predicts Bitcoin to hit 500 trillion market cap amid calls to bolster US strategy. Do you see how these people are playing on people's emotions? Guys, can you see this? Because when Michael Saylor, who is respected by those who believe he knows a lot about Bitcoin, like I remember when one of the YouTube news people, she was talking about Trish Regan. He said, oh, like she was really saying a lot about Michael Saylor, how this guy knows so much about Bitcoin. And, and this is what they do. They present these people present themselves as the answers. Remember Kramer, where Kramer will say, oh, it's going up, this is going up, and people go and buy it, and then it crashes. This is what they do. They have no conscience. Michael Saylor says, he predicts Bitcoin to hit 500 trillion market cap. So if we divide that, each Bitcoin will be about $23 to $24 million. Does he say when? He doesn't say when. This was published, on March 28, 2025. Am I correct? Let me see. I'm looking at the screen here. It's a little small. Yeah, March 28, and today is 30th. That's just 2 days ago. 2 days ago. If you want to help me reach my goal of 100 downloads for my ebook, please, on YouTube channel before I go worldwide, please head on to my description. Download the book. It's $12.99 US. And you get also the PDF copy. I'm putting out an audio copy. Everybody who bought one will get the audio book if they want it. But as of April, in the first week of April, the price is going up. And I want to thank those who are going to send me a review, because I'm going to email you requesting for a review. So, and also, if you want to see how XRP gets to $62,000, I do it case by case. It's a course. I teach you, I show you how it gets there. It's $37.99. Go into my description. You see it all there. Click on the link, and then, or you go to my profile. It's all there. All right. So Saylor says this. What do you think he's trying to do here? What do you think this is? Now, I may be wrong, right? But this is how I feel. See, if Austin, if somebody comes to your house and is trying to sell you a vacuum cleaner, right? And they tell you all kinds of stories. You know their goal is to sell you a vacuum cleaner. You think he doesn't want more people to buy Bitcoin. But here's the reality. Who do you think is going to buy Bitcoin at $88,000? How many people have that kind of money? Well, it's the people who are sitting down watching the news. Did you hear what Michael Saylor said? Bitcoin is going to 520 trillion market cap. That guy is a genius. Like he owns so many Bitcoin. He knows, he keeps buying. Oh, we got it. So what did they do? They listen to the news. They go to their 401k. They say, I don't mind. In Canada, people go to their RSP. I need 5,000. Just hard-earned money for 25 years, 30 years of work. They're still working close to retirement. They take all that money. Think about it. If you have 1 million people suddenly put $5,000 each into Bitcoin, because they have done two things here. They've connected Bitcoin with the US strategic reserve. He's telling you without telling you. He can't say it because it's not true. If Michael Saylor says, well, the Bitcoin is going to be the only thing in the strategic reserve, well, people will say, no, you are a liar, because that's not what the president said. That's not what the executive order says. It actually talks about a crypto stockpile, of which Bitcoin is one of them. And even Trump said the first thing is 200,000 Bitcoins that were seized from the Silk Road and other criminal enterprises. So let's put that there. And we're not going to buy. That's what he said. People say, well, he'll buy, but we don't know. They don't want to. That's a conservative ideology. We'll take the one it's because they know they're getting the ones that were seized by the FBI and whatever, and then they're going to go out and stockpile on Cardano, stockpile on XRP, and all of these other digital assets. They all know where it's going. You and I know. We front run the system. Bitcoin will not be. Just look up Conor McGregor post 5. We did not come here to take part, and all the shorts will pop up. Okay, thank you. Austin Ward says only the chosen will be able to see. The elite do not want people like us to be involved. That's right. Austin Ward says Bitcoin will not be the token to balance the USA debt. XRP will be the token that will take over Bitcoin and be the answer to the 37 trillion US debt. Opinion. Of course. Listen, this is an unregulated market. It's all opinion. See, my wife belongs to a profession that was not regulated 19 years ago. So people were duping Chinese billionaires, millionaires coming in. She never did that, right? But it was unregulated. And the government decided to regulate it. And they created a course. You go to a college and you take a 1-year diploma or 2-year diploma, depending on how it's spread out. And then you take exams after the course and you become a qualified consultant in that field. That's how they regulated it. That's what's going to happen. Regulation will remove all of this. 99.9% of cryptos will go. There are over 70 or 80,000 cryptos. They are releasing them every day. It's so easy. In 3 hours, you can release a crypto. That doesn't do nothing. Just a meme coin for people to, when it starts to climb, it's going to fly, and everyone trying to short are going to get caught with their panties down. You watch and see. That's the only reason I'm not shorting mine. No, there's no need to short, my friend. I don't even know how to short. My wife knows how to do those things. I don't. Right. So, yeah. So you just look from this thing. They're trying to invite all the people who will run in to go and buy because it's going to get to 500 trillion. They understand and play on the emotion of the middle class and the poor who are putting money away for retirement. Some people have only $50,000 in their retirement. They're going to take 5,000 out of it and put into Bitcoin because of this announcement. Countries. Yeah. No, I mean, it's crazy. Austin has his entire family invested. Yeah, so that's my take tonight. I just wanted to come on here, not to stay for a long time, but just to chat with you guys and say, hey, you know what? There's a lot going on. We should be encouraged. We should not give in. Don't be shaken out. No matter what happens, don't be shaken out. Like if you're on here, I want to know where you guys are from. Austin is from Virginia. Count Trees, where are you from? Count Trees. Am I correct? 79. Tell me where you're from. I want to know. The last thing I want to do, if that's the last thing, I wanted to show you the XRP ledger at work. There you go. That's your lovely XRP ledger. Never sleeps. This is what will carry and tokenize a lot of stuff. And at the default, in my opinion, there's a default. Like the default is not automatic, but it's based on their belief that XRP will handle a total of 19 trillion from ACI and from SWIFT together. And if that happens, it would immediately trigger a $1,600 valuation for each token. Oh, thank you so much, Austin. Just go on my descriptions there, and then just, if you want to pay for any of it, and if you want to meet me free, you don't have to, just talk to me, get a feel. Am I like, I think authenticity is a big thing today. What you see is what you get. Hey, Louisiana, is that where we get the mud catfish? Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, you're residing in Sacramento. What are you doing there? Well, I hear Sacramento is not that bad, eh? From Louisiana to California, that's like a completely different, So I was going to show you that. So this is the main net. This is the main net, the XRP Ledger main net. If you've never seen the XRP Ledger before at work, this is it. Okay. Now I'm going to show you. This is the test net. You see the test net environment? This is it. The test net is where your developers go and they do things, right? Let's let it populate. That's it. This is where they play around with all their coding and make sure everything is working well. And the testnet is always running. All right. Always. In fact, I may be wrong, but I feel that when they say Ripple net actually suggests that they were operating the main net as if it were a testnet environment, while this was fixing whatever glitches and problems that they have. This is it working. Now let's also go and look at the DevNet. So you got your developers coming on. This is where, like, if you are a cryptographer and you want to create a wallet, you want to create something, this is where I believe you go to do whatever you want to do before it goes live on the ledger itself. All right. I'm not like educated in these things, but when you research and you read and you learn, you educate yourself, right? And that's one of the things we have to take responsibility for. We don't have to depend on the government to do everything for us. In fact, the worst things you can ever hear in modern times is that we are the government and we're here to help you. Now, this is the Zahao mainnet, which is actually a hook to the XRP ledger and stuff like that. So after the DevNet, I mean, yeah, the Zahao testnet and the Zahao mainnet are there for you to review. People ask questions about what other stuff is on the XRP ledger, like, oh, it's excellent. No. Those are different blockchains, but this is it. I'll go back to the mainnet. Hey, 12, welcome here. Where are you from? And why are you saying yes, 12? Country says, I'm from the South, so everyone out here calls me. And I own a marijuana collective, so I grew trees, put them together, you have countries. Okay, beautiful, love it. Thank you for sharing what you do. So guys, that's just like, I mean, see, I put out a video that has now in like, let me see where we're at. On this video, we have now like, I put it up yesterday and we're on, the title was XRP will rise suddenly. One day, 12 hours, 7,800. Now I have only 3,000 subscribers, which I got to yesterday. They're now at 3,227 subscribers. We'll get to 4,000 hopefully by the end of April. But I'm just telling you, guys, XRP will rise suddenly. People don't like when you say that. I'm not telling you, oh, it's going to be 10,000 tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be 1,000 tomorrow. There are people who do that. I don't like clickbait. But I'm just telling you, it'll rise suddenly. We have to be able to differentiate between clickbait. Somebody said, oh, you didn't show us facts and figures and all that. I've done that in all of my other ones. Sometimes you can have a short 5-6 minute video just reiterating the points you have made in the past. And that's what I did with that video. So this is the almighty XRP ledger you are seeing. Working. I love showing it. Like if I owned it. That's it. Those are look at the blocks. Look at it going. Ooh la la. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And you can search, you can put a wallet address, drop it on here and see the activity in that wallet. It never sleeps. Isn't it amazing? It's a ledger, but a digital ledger. Amazing. Amazing. Shiba Inu will work with XRP. Oh, what is coming, people? Those of you who are holding SHIB, you'll be shocked. Electronium will work with Shiba Inu. No, some of these cryptos will disappear, and the ones that will come up, people will say, which one is this? Where is it? Because a lot of people didn't hear about them. Yes, by the dip, XRP is Junior. Imagine the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's XRP. And by the way, you know what? Like I said, God revealed it to many of us, and that's why we're in it. There's other cryptos too, but particularly the ISO 222 ones, right? I think that's where people should invest. And yeah, I'll be getting off in a bit. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys here just to encourage one another. Thank you to all my new subscribers. We're now at 3,227 as of a minute ago. And I gained like now from 2,700 to 3,200. That's like 500 subscribers in a matter of 1.5 days. So that's really something. Dolph Mendoza, my goodness, where have you been, Dolph? Come on. Do you have a dolphin in your backyard? Why is your name Dolph? Just kidding, buddy. Yeah, Shiba Inu is going to do. You know, Shiba Inu they are still calling it a meme coin, but it's not a meme coin. It's not. Oh, thank you, Atlas. Are you also a Kryptonite subscriber? He's my man. That guy is awesome. He takes care of me like a baby. Always telling me, hey, brother, have you seen this? Do you know this? Amazing dude, I'm telling you. Amazing dude. How many of you know Keith Iton Entertainment? I'm looking to do a live with him, just like I did with Pastor Keith. I want to talk about some of the prophetic things and how we're to comport ourselves. I'm a big believer in prophecy, but I'm also a big believer in research. You know, the Bible says that there were two types of believers. You know, in First Thessalonians, it talks about the Berean believers and the Thessalonican believers. He said that those of Berea were of a more fair mind, that they searched the scriptures to see if these things were so. Thank you, Atlas. I appreciate your being on our channel here. So, because a lot of you are on different channels, so I understand that. But it's good to have this community. It's a very small community. You always tune in if you don't. Dolph Mendoza. Where are you again? Is it Ohio? Remind me. I always like to know where people are from. Jew F baby. Jew, I know you are sneaky in a good way. Quietly, just tiptoe like a cat, and off you go. Jew, do you have pets? Oh, I was gonna show my dog. Hey, come. Bear, come. Come say hi to the people. Come up. Come. Up, 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 up. Up. Say hi to people. Say hi. Say hi. Hey, everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, go away. No licking my face. Bye-bye. Go to Bimba. Go to Bimba. Bimba. Go to Bimba. Bye. Baby. Thank you, countries. Everyone like the video, like the video, like the video. I'm actually using Restream, so I can't see. Okay, actually, I can see it on my phone how the video is being liked. Oh, it's pathetic. People, woohoo! Like the video, 13 likes. Come on, there's more of you in here. We gotta even up to 30 people. Yes, he is. He's a cross between a mountain Burmese and a German Shepherd. Do you have a pet too, Jew? Yeah, I hear there's a delay. I didn't realize that the delay was like that bad. I could have gone and kind of tweaked it. I don't know how to edit the video while I'm on. The live stream. I don't know if you can really do that. I think you can do that in studio, but man, there's so much to learn in these things. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so I'm gonna get off the ledger, and I think there was something else I was gonna show you guys before I get off of here. Oh yeah, it was Rowan Exchange. Give me a second here. Jew, I showed this. I'm gonna show this video again, Jew. Just because did you see this video when I showed it earlier? The one for the Bitcoin investment in Bitcoin. Like if you had invested 10,000 in Bitcoin and XRP 6 months ago, where it would be. You people, like it's that everything else is irrelevant. And I'm saying to myself, are you serious? Where are you from? Like, what's wrong with you? So I'm gonna show you Rowan Exchange's take on some of these things. Like, I mean, guys, we're far ahead. So can you see what I'm showing you? Okay, so you can see. All right, look at this one here. Okay, do you see what he's saying? He's saying notice how they skip XRP and other sophisticated tokens. They start at number 1, go to number 2, but then skip all the way down to number 19. We see what you are doing, Fox Business. This is why more people choose to get their news from social media rather than mainstream media. The media blackout of XRP is orchestrated by powerful Wall Street interest groups who want to maintain control over the financial system, which XRP and other tokens threaten to disrupt. This is exactly why at Real Donald Trump has to put his thumb on the scale of XRP to defeat remaining vestiges of the war on crypto. And he should order an investigation into who's behind the media blackout of XRP. Look at it, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. And this is what people are buying. There's a lot of people who argue they get all their underwear in a wad as soon as you say anything outside of these three. And tell me, Jew, you're going to buy Ethereum at 2,292? Do you have Donald Trump's money? Bitcoin at 91,000? Well, I don't think those are the prices today. Litecoin at $107? Like, really? When we have XPR? Have you guys even heard about XPR? Let me show you something here. Like, I mean, you don't have to buy everything. Don't invest. Don't buy, whatever. But look at these guys have just become ISO 222. Who's talking about it? Look at them. This is Metallicus. This is Proton. Proton on Metallicus. And they're going to do, what are they going to do? Credit unions. Credit unions. And do you know what the credit unions do in North America? Credit union. I want you to look at something here. I'm going to show you this. Look at, how many people do we have still waiting on here? Okay, so good. So look at the top credit unions. Look at Navy Federal, 180 billion assets. State Employees Credit Union, 57 billion. Like, you can just go on and on and on. Bethpage Federal. Like, This is unbelievable, the amount of money in the credit union system. Let's read. Currently, there are approximately 4,500 credit unions in the United States only, with over 142 million members. According to the National Credit Union Administration, Navy Federal is the largest credit union in the US and worldwide with more than 14 million members and 181 billion in total assets. The top 10, top 50, and top 100 credit unions hold combined assets of 431 billion, 832 billion, and 1.1 trillion respectively. Below is a list of the largest and best credit unions in the nation. Did you know that this is, yeah, exactly. I need great returns, Jew. Come on. Jew, baby. Like we need great returns. Like it just doesn't, like, look at so this, what I'm showing you here, XPR, you go research this yourself. They just became this, and they said the XPR network has marked a significant advancement in financial technology by becoming an ISO 222 compatible blockchain. This achievement enables more streamlined and secure communication of financial data across various systems, platforms, and institutions. They're just telling you we're going to do financial data. And which financial, and you can download their wallet here. Their wallet is web off. And so let's now look at the price of XPR. Guys, I'm giving you just free information here. Yeah, I'm giving you free. This is it's XRP, this is XPR. So let's look at the price of XPR. That's it. It's 0.003318. So get me a calculator. And let's check. If we put $1,000 into XPR, what would we have? You would have 300,000 units. Well, XPR gets to $3.99, which is very possible. You are already, look at its highest point today. Let's look at all-time high. So it got to somewhere around 8 cents. So, but it's going to blow past this when adoption happens. The total supply is 30 billion. Market cap is 90 million. Oh my goodness. The volume today is, the last 24 hours, 3.15 million. So those are the types of things that we're looking at. I mean, I'm talking about people now. Some of us have been putting money away in the XRP with dollar cost average. We have a lot of money there. If you're looking for somewhere else, it's like, okay, I don't know, XRP may take 10 years to get to a place where so I'm going to take $1,000 out of this and I'm going to put it into XPR because, I want to have money that I can use to do small things. I'm not going to renovate my kitchen with XRP money. I'm not going to buy a new car with XRP money. You can if you want. But it depends on what you have. If you had 500,000 XRP, that's a completely different story. At $2.30, you're already a millionaire, right? So yeah, that's all I wanted to do tonight, was just to come on here and I hope you've enjoyed the live stream so far. If you've enjoyed it, please drop me a like and drop me a comment. And if you want to buy any of my courses, go on to, even if you want to do mentoring, like 1 hour. To discover like the purpose for your life, why did God put you on the planet, and all that kind of stuff. One of the things that I do well is to help enhance destiny. The Bible shows us it never calls it that, but you see there are destiny enhancers in people's lives. People who help you look in the direction of your destiny. So all of those types of things, if you're looking for anything like that, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to give you time. And I've enjoyed time. And then you can also go on my Calendly there in my description or my profile and just connect with me if you want a 15-minute free chat. Just tune in and let's have a great conversation. And those of you, people like Dolph Mendoza, people like Jew F Baby, who sneak around and are trying to catch me slip up, I now know who you are, and I'm gonna be watching out for you. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Well, you know what? It's been an amazing evening. I want to say thank you to everyone for sticking by me since November 1. Some of you have been with me from November, and some of you are just joining. I appreciate you all. Shout out to Austin. I don't know, not Austin. What's his name? Oh, yeah, Austin Ward, Count Trees, and all of you who are newer. I don't know if you've left the room, but thank you. And I'm going to be signing off. And God bless you guys. Have a good night. And I hope to see you soon.